Hello and welcome back, listeners. This is the Why Aren't We Virgins podcast. I am Stash Daddy. With my buddies here, we've got Shifty Joe.
Hello.
And the Juice.
Howdy.
Understand it's been a while since we've uploaded last time. Life makes us busy. We got a lot of stuff going on. We're pretty popular guys, as you can tell by the subject matter that we like to discuss on a regular basis. But this week we kind of got a unique...
them off with a stick.
This week you've got a unique episode coming at you. It's going to be a little bit more freeform, a little bit more joke-based, and we're just kind of floating.
I'm taking this seriously.
This is my livelihood.
Yeah.
This is everything to me. I live for this.
I do live for this shit.
So what we decided that we're going to do is this episode, we're going to give you our top waifus from both video games and anime. So yeah, we're really alpha male Chad level stuff here.
They can't be real. It breaks the game.
Yeah, the one rule is they can't be a real female, because those are scary.
Yeah, the cooties, man. I'm getting sick. That's what this pandemic was about, right?
Ew, gross.
These cooties.
Get your cooties away from me, God.
Gosh.
I don't want to get the COVID.
And then apparently, so I misunderstood the assignment. So I also did 5 husbandos. So if we have time, I'll run through those in the end. Yeah, you know what they say, you got to be a little gay to be straight.
Yeah, I've heard that from my pastor.
It's okay, just feel these feelings, son.
Especially with me.
Do you ever think about fucking animals?
What? Wait, hold on.
I've been to a Turkish bathhouse before.
Record scratch.
Well, let's get started here then.
Gentlemen, who would like to throw away their dignity first?
I never had any dignity, so if we're going 5 down,
Can I actually steal this from you? Because
Go
I have
right
the
ahead.
least amount of dignity. So I'm going to go with my first waifu being Albedo from Overlord, because
Oh, Lord.
Overlord.
I have a tattoo of it on my leg.
Oh,
Lear Dord. Okay, let me just say something. I feel like that
That
says a
takes-
lot about you as a person.
I know. You have a hentai tattoo on your leg? I lost a really bad bet.
Josh, to catch you up on this, she is a succubus character in a giant MMORPG that basically became real life, if I understand it correctly. And she's essentially, what would you say? Her class is like a DPS tank.
Yeah, she's
So
like a
she,
DPS man.
she basically is just an unstoppable force.
so it's Joe's type of woman.
Essentially,
Yes.
and she was basically programmed to be absolutely head over heels in love with the main character. And even though he's a skeleton, essentially, there's been several times where she has basically tanked him, and he is physically too weak to stop her. That is her character. And she's also, by the way, a succubus, but she's a pure maiden, which means she's a virgin.
That's not how that works.
Yeah, that's not how that... Well, she apparently could never, actually... She was too nervous to do it, so she never did.
That's like you're talking to a mechanic and he's like, "What's a car?"
What's a car?
I'm a biomechanic.
Fuck out of here, Phil.
I have faked my way here, and now I don't know what to do.
I've cheesed everything. But yeah, and she's also incredibly violently dangerous. One thing that I like about the Overlord series is dude, they're not afraid to do certain facial expressions with her, where she just gets
Yeah, it is.
abhorrently terrifying when she gets
It's
jealous.
She's definitely gonna murder a bitch.
Like the-
that person will not survive till tomorrow.
Should be the definition of scare-roused, essentially, if she likes you.
I'm just gonna stay out of this one. You guys have your little thing, and I respect it a little.
Anything else that stands out about her character, other
Massive boo bitch.
than the goth girl chic that seems to define who you are?
Yes.
Is every single one of these a goth girl?
No.
Just 80% of them.
Just a game 5.
It's
85%. That math doesn't add up.
There's a little light in there. There's a little splash of light.
There's one splash of light, yeah.
Just the one, though.
Just the one, though, actually.
All right, Jeremy, take us away.
All right, so mine's actually gonna be okay. So this one was hard for me to define. Okay, so this is from my favorite video game series, and it's from, of course, just don't fucking throw your hands up at me. It's from Mass Effect, okay, but it's a 3-way tie in Mass Effect because each one of them has their quirks that makes them only 2 of them are aliens.
We should have an argument about this.
Yeah, so it's a tough one between Jack, Liara, or Tali from Mass Effect. Now, I'm one of the guys that canonically believes that Liara is the chosen love affection of Commander Shepard.
And I'm the one who absolutely hates her and would like to push her out an airlock.
Push her out the airlock.
All she does is have her breathy fucking voice. She falls in love with you in 2 minutes. I don't like her. There's nothing there.
This is Jeremy admitting that he has a problem.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm
It's a
just
secret.
He likes to paint people blue.
listen. I'm just trying to be Captain Kirk and bridge some species. Okay.
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 I understand.
Instead of green women, going for blue women. Can you blame me?
No.
Okay. But also, she's got cool
Thanks a
mind
lot.
powers, so it's pretty sick. Now let's take Jack. Jack just has a good redemption story.
You're getting 3 for the price of 1 here. That's cheating.
Yeah, it's a tie. It's hard.
I bet it is.
I couldn't pick them, so I picked them all.
Jack is the definition, literally the definition of, I like a woman that can actually just fucking kill me. But seriously though, she's hard with a soft shell, or a hard shell with a soft core, and she has like such a good
Like a
redemption.
Cadbury cream egg.
Exactly.
I want her to choke me. I want her to call me her little piss boy.
Yeah. Shout out to Pongsafu for that one. But yeah, I just think she has a really good redemption story and how she becomes a hardcore teacher, and basically in the third game, how you get a tattoo. That she gives you a tattoo that basically says, "So I can identify your body if you ever disappear." And then obviously, if spoiler alert, you end up fucking disappearing. But that's besides the point.
But either way, in the second game, the first time I played, a toaster fell on her head in the attack and she died. She had no redemption arc.
What's
That's
that?
She got hit by a toaster.
Wait, what?
When you fly in the second game,
Yeah.
and if you don't repair your ship enough,
Yeah, a
She
laser
just-
hits her.
it can change. But she got killed horribly my first playthrough, so she had no redemption
By an
arc.
actual toaster?
Yeah.
Amazing.
You're fucking with me. Yeah, you're fucking with me. And
You
then
gotta
there,
go out like Carmine.
oh god. And then
Which
there's
one?
The
The
one that
old-
fucking
Oh,
gets the
guys.
toaster in the tub.
Yeah, Clayton.
Yeah.
Okay.
Clay-
the most badass one, of course. He dies fucking toaster in the tub.
Bacon.
Toast.
Alright, finish up with your tally
And-
spiel.
And then just Tally. Tally just is a cute character. Okay, so I think it's because so her character she's probably what we would consider in humans to be like in her like early 20s. She's like a naive character. She's hopeful, but she's very intelligent, and she has cute mannerisms. And she's, I guess, according to like what the developers have said, when they take off their mask, they're the alien species with the closest anatomically correct bone structure to humans.
But
You
she
heard it
also
here
pooped
first,
in her
dear
suit in
kids.
front of you.
Probably at least.
Jeremy
No, no,
likes
there's-
corrupting the youth.
He likes corrupting the youth, but she poops in front of you in the first game, and it's like, that's
At
just
what
not...
point does she poop in front of you?
Someone's like, so what do you do in the bathroom in your suit? And she's like, that. It's like, oh.
That's fucking
Oh,
weird. I
great.
don't remember that.
Well, that's what their enviro suits are made
I
for.
might have accidentally saw something weird somewhere, but I could have swore she says something like that.
It's okay if you stand behind Joker. I think it's in the second game for 20 minutes. Once you hit the 20-minute mark of just AFK standing behind him, like a loud porn sound comes out of a girl moaning, like hard,
And he's like,
aggressive,
"Oh."
and then he just goes, "Oh, sorry, Commander, that was supposed to go into my headphones."
Well, what else do you do when you're driving a military ship?
And when your bones are made of glass,
Exactly, you gotta do something to make them harder.
and also the bones are their money.
Shut up. Shut up.
All right, but that was my first choice. Was a 3-way tie and a 4-way decision.
But your first choice was a
My
3-way.
first choice was not a choice. It was,
Josh, moving to you.
Alright, I'm gonna go with one everyone can agree on. I wanted a nice opener. Android 18.
All right, yeah, I mean Krillin's living the best.
Krillin
life.
is living the best life in that universe. Everyone
Yeah.
else is just wrong.
My God, yeah. He picks her up. Krillin, are you gonna finish her? Oh,
Oh, I'm
I'm gonna finish her. I will say this, yeah, because I always thought it was strange. I thought since she was an android, she wouldn't be able to have children. But then I remembered, like, if you look at her backstory, she was
She
made
was a
from
human, I thought,
She
yeah.
was made from a human.
Not that I'm like the biggest Dragon Ball Z guy, but I mean,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
God damn. God damn. That's a goddamn with T's in it. God damn.
Lots of T's.
Yeah,
like,
maybe a Y in the damn.
all the letters of the alphabet.
Yeah, there's a Z in there. It's like, there's a French X.
The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog.
Have any of you guys actually been keeping up with like the Dragon Ball Super?
Yeah, my friend
Really?
Brady has.
Is he really?
Probably he watched every episode of One Piece.
Dude, I just
That
okay.
man
That's
is insane.
Jesus Christ. That's dedication. That's what 1,060 something episodes.
I think
or
it's
something?
still going too.
It's still
so.
going.
Yeah. Oh no, it's got like You understand? It's got like 6 more years for the manga, which means it has like 10 to 15 more years for the anime.
Did you see that they released a book that was literally just every single issue of the manga in one gigantic, huge book?
It's a single book.
It's a single book that they made. It's like literally the length of a bookcase.
I feel like this comes out of an episode of SpongeBob where he's like in his library or something and he just pulls out this massive fucking huge book and it crushes him. I could be wrong.
Mehoy Manoy.
Alright.
Taking it up.
Next
Joe.
person.
We're getting sidetracked.
Me? You're up.
My next pick is Mommy Milkers herself, Lady Dimitrescu.
You are.
You said
you
I
are
was
a-
thirsty at one point.
You are. So you are a one-trick pony.
One trick pony.
Is she
I
a
know
goth?
her life.
Does she have larger assets? Huge tracts of
Those
land.
big
She
fucking
had
mommy milkers.
Show me
Those big bazonga wongas.
those giant bazookas.
But what about her personality?
She has a great personality. It's called Smash Me Against the Floor.
Goo 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 gaga. I want some milk. Yo, what the fuck? Joe, do I have to ask this? I already know the answer to this question. Ass or tits?
I'm a tits man.
So-
Tits man all the way.
You're
man.
wrong.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say you're wrong. Evolutionarily, it makes sense that you're wrong.
Have you seen Prison School? We will pull up Prison School.
Yeah, and he talks about how the fact that anybody who likes tits is wrong, and they're there as a fake ass because when we were monkeys on all fours, we stared at each other's asses.
Yes,
Don't
but
you
we-
fucking start with me, boy.
When they become bipedal,
Whoa,
we switch to
whoa,
the
whoa.
tits.
People, let's bring it off.
I'm sorry, but nothing will replace an ass.
Your hammer pulled you off.
Okay, a lack of tits can be replaced with a very nice ass, but a lack of ass cannot be replaced with tits. You just look like an uppercase P.
All right, you're gonna piss a lot of people off here. You're body shaming a lot of people.
I'm not body shaming anything. I'm talking about my preference.
Yeah, good luck with that on the internet.
This is my personal preference.
I respect your opinion.
He is a sexist.
I respect the fact that you're allowed to have an opinion, but you're fucking wrong.
And you need to die.
You need to die for your opinion. The
All right.
entire thing of Israel and Palestine was just explained.
I'm going to now move into. I'm going to try to go video game, anime.
Do it!
Okay.
Do it,
Jesus.
pussy!
Yoruichi Shihoen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
My favorite. Wow.
You gotta cut that out.
So I see you guys haven't ever watched.
Cut that out.
I see you guys haven't ever watched Bleach, one of the big three.
Why would I watch Bleach?
Bleach
I
is-
only drink bleach.
Bleach is a fantastic anime, and Yoruichi Shihoen is a very interesting character, and arguably has been dubbed the best girl of the entire show. Essentially, she's introduced as she's been cursed to look like a cat with a male's voice.
Okay, so I know what you're into.
Meow.
You're into a cat with a male voice. So you're a furry.
So you think Yoruichi's a male, okay, for the longest part of the series.
Oh my
and then
God, it's a
she's
man.
essentially turns back into a human form and doesn't realize she's naked, and she's this tall, tan woman who is arguably like one of the fastest, if not the fastest, Shinigami in the show. And she's incredibly like smart. She's very sarcastic, and she's also playful. She's not a very one-dimensional character.
Oh yeah, does she love
She's-
a ball of
she's-
yarn?
Probably
Yeah, you gonna
would.
throw a fucking toy in front of her? Get a laser pointer?
Probably would. But like again, no, she's just she's just a multifaceted character with an interesting backstory. She's not one-dimensional, and she's very intelligent, and she's also a very strong female character in that way. But she's also just incredibly playful and not overtly sexual.
Dating profile.
He-
Playful,
but
intelligent,
she's
distracted by lasers.
But yeah, I think she's great. She's because she comes in and she's not just like one of those what is it, fan service characters that comes in. She's a character that is actually a badass and actually was like a captain before she got exiled.
Yeah, but her favorite food's tuna fish, so who gives a shit?
Is that cannibalism?
Does she wear
Oh,
a
God.
bell?
Is that cannibalism? Oh God.
Does she go meow?
No,
goes,
she
yeah.
doesn't. She doesn't. She is an expert in hand-to-hand combat and kicks the fuck out of like 6 people in the show.
But that wouldn't be hand-to-hand combat, that'd be foot-to-face style.
my
Foot
face,
style.
my face to foot style. How you
I
like
like
it? I'm bleeding, leaving me the victor. But yes, that's my next choice, and anybody who's watched Bleach will probably agree with me. She the best. Go ahead, Josh.
Alright, I'm gonna go with Lady from DMC. Devil May Cry, anybody? No.
I've actually never played the games.
Yeah, neither
That
have I.
girl.
Let me see.
That's a girl?
That's a girl. She swings around with a RPG with a blade on the back of it.
I mean, that's cool.
Yeah, she's pretty nice.
Did you know, I read this the other day, that Devil May Cry started off as Resident Evil 2, and then they...
Yeah, then they were like, this is very different, but it's fun.
Interesting. So tell me more about this character.
I don't know enough.
Why did you choose her?
Because I don't have a lot of waifus.
I don't know anything about her, but she's my favorite.
I've seen her, and I played DMC3, and
Jeremy
she was
comes
not
out
like
here being
weak.
like...
I am fully
She has
She
prepared.
hair.
shoots your character in the face. Like, she just
Jeremy comes
blows
out
him
here
away.
being like, she's
Okay.
a strong,
So you're a
independent
you're a
woman, and I love her
masochist.
personality.
I
And you're
mean-
like, I like her.
Are
She's
you-
good, best girl.
Are you saying she blew a load in your face?
One way of putting it.
Ooh, it's all oogie.
It's all
It's all
oogie.
soft and oogie.
Oh, this is not good for kids.
What? Yeah, we fucking swear. That should be the first
What the fuck are you
indication.
talking about?
All right, Joe, you're next.
My next pick is going to have to be Hinata from Naruto.
Interesting.
Because she's a sweet, she's like, kind of like...
So this is
Coy.
your dash of light in your dark side.
This is my dad.
She's
who's
also
of light
like
in my
but she's also like the light emo
She's-
girl. She
she's-
still fits the emo girl aesthetic, and she wears her headband around her neck like a choker.
what are you talking about, you liar? This is exactly the same thing.
They figured me out.
But I will say this: she is like a softer, more soft-spoken, like sweet character. She's very innocent.
She's sweet. She's nice
Well,
to
as long as she doesn't have
everybody.
cat ears and she's not a lolly, I'm
no,
not
but she
gonna
also
complain.
she also does become a badass, and everything that she does basically is because she
And
has
that's
like
why she's so much
Is she
better
the one
than
with
the
pink
other
hair?
girls.
no, that's
Oh.
useless. So that's Sakura. She's absolutely useless.
With a name like Sakura, yeah. You
Well,
probably
yeah,
have
she's
to
so-
memorize.
The writer of Naruto doesn't really know how to flesh out female characters that well, because almost every female character in Naruto basically fits a certain motive, and it's either really angry and really fucking strong, like physically strong, like, and that's Sakura. That's the fifth Hokage, I believe, which is Lady Tsunade.
Giant
That's
boobs.
literally. Well, Sakura doesn't have giant boobs.
Where
but-
does Aang from the Avatar
No.
series come in?
The
No, but Tsunade does. But like again, like so, all the way he writes his women characters are usually incredibly angry and incredibly strong, and they get incredibly irritated incredibly quickly, and that's like their whole character. So then you take like Hinata, who's actually like a different, like she's powerful. She's one of the stronger female characters in the entire show, but she's also very nice and soft spoken. Do you want me to ruin her innocence for her?
I am so out of my depth with this conversation.
any of the show.
I'm gonna ruin Hinata's innocence in two ways right now. She has a dojutsu or an eye power called the Byakugan. That is X-ray vision. She can see through most physical objects, including clothes.
Perfect.
And this girl's had this. Most of them had this since they're children, and she's had a crush on Naruto since she was a child.
So she's like, oh my god,
So she's brain dead.
This man must be packing schmeat. One, and she saw it, which made her attracted to him. Two, he has shadow clones.
She's like, I need
I'm staying out
not
of
one
this.
dick,
This is-
I need 27 dicks.
There's at least
dick.
it's canon in my mind that it has been used.
I'm sure it's canon on the internet
It's probably
somewhere.
been-
100%. It's fucked up.
All right, let's start finding these.
All right, Google it.
Google, Hinata.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with one that I don't know if any of us have, but we've all thought about at one point or another. The bad bitch Cortana.
No, I'm gonna have to fly
Yeah,
out
I'm
of the
gonna have
gate
to-
here and say I've hated that character since Halo 1.
Really?
I absolutely
I
hate it.
liked
And
her
when
in Halo 1, and
She
then
was
everything
just
after that was
annoying.
awful.
Halo 1, she was okay.
I
But
liked.
she was
I
still-
liked.
Oh, robot.
You know where I think it started for me officially was Halo 3, when her face would pop up on your screen every couple of minutes
and then you couldn't
to
walk,
slow
and you're
you
like,
down.
get
It's
the
like,
fuck out of my
bitch, if
face."
you would shut up, I'd be at your door already to save you.
I get it. I don't know. I think in the original trilogy of Halo, I liked her because again, she's a biological AI clone of like Halsey. And okay, so Halsey's an old woman when we see her in the series, right? She was a good
She
looking
was
girl when
first
she was
shown
young.
in Reach, I
I was-
think.
Well,
Like Jeremy was just like, I
yeah,
would smash
but
that
like
old
just imagine her
dog
like
and
30
Roots
years
too.
prior to that. Like,
He was like, I would have jumped on that. train.
honestly, she's got those hot dommy mommy vibes as a scientist. She'd probably get it when she's in her 60s.
Well,
Oh my god.
take anyone back 30 years and they'd probably look better. Take me back 30 years, I'd look better. I also wouldn't exist, but I look pretty good.
You look like a swimmer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The strongest one
I'm
there,
so
apparently.
fast.
Apparently being a seaman runs in the family.
It does.
But like I don't know, I think she's well, if you know a little bit about like why Spartan 2s have AIs, it gives them quicker reaction time. It's like a connection to your suit, helps you like look at different scenarios and make like judgment calls,
I thought you
tactical
said
decisions.
this was a joke podcast about why well, the tactical
You know who I
decisions
am.
we're making.
You know who I am. You've known me for
I
so
love
long.
her tactile mind.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, Josh, next.
All right. Claire Redfield. Probably my first video game waifu, Resident Evil 2.
That's fair.
I mean Leon, I'd still pick him because fucking it's Leon.
Wasn't
But
there
Claire's
wasn't
real
there-
up there.
Wasn't Claire? Wasn't there a thing between Claire and Leon or something like
No,
that?
nothing ever happened.
Oh.
I don't remember who it was, but they described Resident Evil as like the sexless universe. Everyone
Yeah.
wants to bone, but no one's gonna bone.
No, yeah, okay. Because like I thought I remember reading somewhere that like people hated Leon for the fact that he didn't make a move.
Anyone
on
who
Claire.
hates Leon is wrong. Leave Leon alone.
He's the best character in the Resident Evil.
If he changed his hair,
Arguably.
I'd like him more.
Is it because you?
Is it because
copy
you
his
have his hair half of the time?
I don't have it anymore.
You kinda do.
You still have it, just short.
I don't know what you're
Yeah,
talking
you
about.
look like Leon in the right. It's Leon from Resident Evil 2.
I was gonna say
I
you're
don't know
short
what you're
hair
talking
Leon, Resident Evil 2.
You know what? You know what's funny is
You went from Resident
so I
Evil
went to the
4.
barber's as I was getting my hair cut yesterday, and you know what he told me? And this isn't the first time I've heard
You
this.
got a pretty mouth.
No, he's cutting my hair and he's like, dude, he's like, you got some interesting hair for like, cause I'm white, I'm semi ginger. He's like, dude, you got some interesting hair for a white dude. You know what you got? And I was like, what? He was, you got white Asian hair. It's smooth, but it is poofy as hell.
As HR, I would like to recommend him not to say that ever again to anybody. In today's climate, you're just asking for it.
I still live in a non-PC world, and I will always live there.
I live in a very PC world, and I don't like it.
This is a PC play.
And not to mention, everyone I work with has PC on all day, so...
Oh, God.
Ba-dum-dum-ba-dum-bum.
I'm just hoping, like, you get a PC principal hired at your work.
I want to become him. Leslie!
If I see
Shut your goddamn mouth!
dressed up as Moana this year for Halloween, I will personally come down there and fuck you up.
What are you gonna do, PC principal? Break his legs? Oh no.
Oh, God. He's talking to Jimmy, right?
He fucking just starts slamming Cartman's head into the glass.
Oh, my God. Jesus Christ.
But yeah, Claire Redfield, she was the bee's knees.
Katie's titties?
Well, yeah.
Oh,
Do you
okay.
see those polygonal curves?
You
Those
remember back in the day when there were still
polygonal
points?
Yeah, the elbows would like fucking poke your eyes out, but hey.
Oh, kind of like Laura Croft. She's kind of become like the poster
Triangle.
child for pointy titties.
She is overrated.
Oh my god, look at those triangles.
Listen.
Yeah.
Laura Croft was my first crush. Okay, so shush.
Yeah, I understand.
I
Listen,
understand.
Angelina Jolie when she
Oh,
played
that-
her, and when Angelina Jolie played her in back in what,
Ah,
like 2001.
Sexual awakening.
She was overrated too.
Sir, I will slap the fuck out of you right
You
now.
and I are gonna have to disagree here.
And her with her big cups for that movie.
Oh, dear Lord.
Overrated.
You and your one-dimensional titties.
I'm
You,
sorry.
all you care about is boobs, and that is very offensive to the female community.
I'm
I'm
sorry,
going to
I like
stand
it.
up for them as my
Ma'am,
duty.
Can you spare us some titties?
Can you express some titties? Can you express
Joe,
some titties?
next.
My next pick is a joke pick. It is Yuno Garsai from Future Diary.
No fucking idea, buddy. You're on your own with this one.
Alright, so basically...
How many eyes does it have?
2.
Oh.
Actually, I think by the end, maybe 1.
No, wait. You're
She
asking
might
the
lose
wrong.
one.
You're asking the wrong question. How many titties does this thing have?
2.
Okay.
Normal person.
Yes.
Flat.
What color? Like, is she pink?
Yeah. Hold on. So...
I don't believe you.
Actually, she is
What's-
has pink hair.
What's her
Called
name?
it.
Yuno Garsai. Basically, she's a psycho murderer that's in love with the main character, and she, like, literally murders people for him. And she's like, I'll do anything for you.
You know what?
Stab.
You know what? I remember what this is, and you know what? You know what I saw this crazy bitch from? I had on my YouTube feed was Ultimate Thought Slayers in anime, and there's a scene where like the guy that she's obsessed with, she's like murdering for him. He just walks up, pimp slaps her, and just like, you need to calm the fuck down.
Yeah, that's basically the whole show. And it's pretty great.
Scary, Joe.
in the end, he becomes God
Joe,
and tries to resurrect
we need to have a talk.
Yeah,
You're getting involved with the wrong women.
I know.
Sir, you're gonna die in the wrong way.
No, he's gonna die in the most comfortable way, but or the least comfortable way.
Just getting choked
Like
out.
the back of a Volkswagen.
Harder.
Too hard.
Harder. Too hard. Zap
Too
right
hard.
in. Yeah. All right. My next choice is going to be from Jujutsu Kaisen. It's Nobunaru Kugisaki. Basically, what Sakura should have been as a character. So essentially, she's not useless. She's got a cool niche power. She's very confident. She still has that gets overly angry at certain situations, but she has depth as a character, and she's actually useful as a teammate. So I don't know. I think she's what Sakura could have been if the females in Naruto had better writing, essentially.
Well, you should really write a letter to them.
Yeah, I'm gonna write an angry letter to a guy who probably doesn't speak English.
Put it in Japanese, you inconsiderate bastard.
I don't speak Japanese.
Nani? Mamoru? That's all you need to know.
Omaewa. And I'm on my last one. Do you have any more?
I got 2, he's got,
I got 2.
Okay, cool, good stuff.
Or maybe I'm actually last, so, but, Jack, as you already mentioned from Mass Effect.
So that's a quick pass.
It's a good choice.
You have her as well?
No.
Yeah,
I was saying.
quick pass. Jack was the best character in Mass Effect to romance. She has, as you were saying, depth and layers, and then when she's not bald, it's better.
Yeah,
She has the best
I'll
arc.
say this: her character is almost comparable to Kate in Fallout 4, except she has way more depth than Kate does, in my opinion. But
Kate has about as much depth as a fucking puddle.
but it's the same niche. She's like this. She's like the scoundrel that gets redemption, and it's always a good story. You know what I mean? It's a good
It's a heartwarming. Everyone can get behind it.
Yeah, she's also a little scary,
Instead
which is
of,
kind of hot.
oh, I was a doctor that got trapped and had to kill my mother, and I'm blue and breathy, and nobody likes me.
Yeah.
Liara, in
Yeah,
case anyone
okay.
didn't get that.
Okay, whatever. Okay, we'll agree to disagree.
You want to fight?
Yeah.
Want to fight? We'll meet outside.
All right, Joe.
My turn. Mine is the actual best girl, Rem from RE0.
Yeah, you got me outclassed.
RE0. Resident Evil 0.
No.
Rem.
So Rem is a character from RE0, which is about. It's like one of those classic. The dude gets killed, gets sent into a video game world.
So he's
When you say RE0, Resident Evil 0
comes up. Yeah.
Sorry, it's what it's called.
well, okay, RE0.
But she's cute. She's adorable. She's also a psychopath. She at one point take this giant
Why are we surprised? Oh yeah, she likes to kill kittens in her spare time. I'm in
She
love.
pulls out this giant maul that's 3 times her size and just starts swinging around and crushing dudes' skulls.
Dude, we might have to take Joe.
We need to have a talk.
take him to a specialist.
We gotta go to therapy.
Yeah, a specialist, the fucking vet, to put him down. This one's not right. Put him back.
Oh my god. Anything else, sir?
Uh,
Do you also like the
I
giant
just-
Amazonian women from Futurama?
Okay, that's just a given.
that's just a given.
First the large women.
Kif as the most attractive male will be snoozed by the petite women.
Then the large women.
Then the ugly women. And then the most beautiful women. And then the large women again.
The spirit is willing, but the flesh is squishy. and bruised.
What's it called? It my first time. Be gentle. Be gentle.
No.
Grabs his face.
He's just hold on, baby. I need a little break. And she goes, no break. And she picks him up and he goes, oh.
The spirit is willing, but the flesh is spongy and bruised.
How did the previous people die? Crushed pelvises, and they're all smoking cigarettes and smiling.
So who is it again?
Rem
Okay.
from RE0.
A psychopath, essentially. So let's
She's
look at
not
this.
just a psychopath. She's sweet. She's nice in the mirror character. She's mean also at times.
So
'Cause
was
she's like,
Norman
"You're a
Bates
lazy piece
from
of shit."
Psycho. He was nice and sweet until he kills you.
He literally
Okay, dear
gets
Lord.
Oh, okay, you like Lolita lollies. Gotcha.
Okay, that's basically a lolly, sir. Now we have other concerns.
We need to have a fucking 6-stage intervention.
Sir.
6-stage
Sir,
intervention.
okay.
I'm sorry, it's a made outfit.
When we
It doesn't
put this
for it.
video up, make sure that there are pictures in the background during each part.
Oh, do you want me to?
Yeah.
Sure,
100%. My God. Well, yeah,
So-
okay,
people
this is
can
this is
understand.
what I'm talking about. This is the difference
This
here.
is what I'm talking about. This is not okay.
None of it is okay. We
Yes,
need to
that's
have
the
a
difference.
meeting.
Fine.
Sir,
You go next.
The police are on their way.
Jeremy,
The
you're
police
up.
are on the way. They busted the ceiling. Get him, get him.
My final choice is from Neon Genesis Evangelion, and it is Katsuragi Misato. Okay, not only is Neon Genesis Evangelion a fucking... It's slightly depressing, but also a very deep anime that warrants, like, probably 2 watches to understand fully what's going on and understand, like, the symbolism behind the angels and the Evangelion units. But Misato is one of the main characters in the story, and she's accompanying Shinji basically the entire time. And she's essentially attempting to bring him out of his shell and to get him to allow himself to connect with other people because he needs to justify his existence because he hates himself.
This conversation is what I imagine hell to be like.
Exactly, yes. So you're going to sit through it too.
Yeah, I'm going to sit through it.
She's quirky, she's high energy, and she's also like she's a mature woman that comes across like a woman in like her 20, like maybe her late 20s, like 27, 28. And she, like, at the end of the day, she likes to crush beer. She likes to hang out at her apartment. Her apartment's a little messy, but she's still, like, a well-kept, like, beautiful woman. Like, I don't know. There's a sense of maturity. There's a sense of maturity there and carefreeness there with also, like, her being well put together. And also, she's technically, like, it's hard to say an anime woman is, like, good-looking because it's an anime woman. Like, it's a 2D drawing, but she's a good-looking anime woman.
I feel like quirky women are, like, the easiest women to fall in love with.
You fall in love with the things that make them unique. If everyone just was hot, you'd be like, wow, no one's hot.
Exactly. The quirkiness makes it.
But it's also, like...
And, like, most women are like, you know, oh, I'm self-conscious about my quirkiness. No, keep going with your quirkiness.
Yeah,
well,
really
that's the thing, too. Like, I feel like when it comes to women, if you're weird, you have a certain confidence in who you are. You're not afraid to be, you know what I mean? Not afraid to be yourself. That's what she looks like.
Oh, that one. I've seen that.
Yeah.
Can't
like,
say it's
yeah, I'd
one
agree.
of those, right? Yeah, it's
I'd agree with that.
Yeah, that's like, I like her because she honestly, I think what it is, what makes me like certain women is when they have depth and makes them almost seem like, when they're
like they're a real person?
Yeah, like when they have depth as a character, they're not one-dimensional, like, I'll never give up, power of friendship type of bullshit. I hate that.
I hate that. You know what I hate more?
What?
I'll never forgive you. It's like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, like...
The anime character saying that, it just makes me angry. It's like, okay.
I think that's why, like, people like villains more, is because they have actual depth and humanity.
Yeah.
Like, it's just one of those things. So, that concludes mine. Personally, that's my top 5 waifus.
Hey, if that's what you're into, man, I ain't gonna fight you on it. But, for me taking the last pick here, it's gonna go for Persona 3. Oh, you got one more?
Yeah.
Alright, well, alright. Persona 3, Mitsuru Kirijo.
I respect any Persona pick.
Yeah, because red hair.
the fact
Have
that,
you seen her? You've seen her. We made you watch the last movie of it, because...
I will
Is
call
she a
you
gamer?
out for one thing.
No,
she's
she's
the
the redhead.
redhead. Which I fully support his pick. That is like the pick.
She's got
in
the
that
red
game.
hair. She's incredibly intelligent. She's fucking loaded.
She's
Persona,
rich.
what was her name?
Persona
she's-
3 Mitsuru.
She's like the best character.
In my opinion, at
in-
least.
in my
she
opinion.
is the main waifu. Cause,
I feel like she's also the maybe
and she
not.
has ice powers.
I was about to say I really think she's like one of the best written characters.
Yeah, no, she's like the mature character of the group.
Yeah, she's the leader, basically.
Yeah, like the mature, methodical leader of the group. Like, well,
Yeah.
besides Joker, right?
That's not... Wrong game. Wrong Persona.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Persona 3 is blue hair,
You-
which is why it makes it more sense, because red and blue.
Yeah, you know I'm not, like, too well-versed in Persona.
I know,
so.
you saw the penis monster on a chariot, and we're
And
like,
you're like,
well...
what
you know,
the
I'm out.
fuck
You know,
is
I'm
that?
out. This
Yeah,
is-
you know,
this is
this
deuces.
is-
You know, it's like that gif of it's the gif of the guy that does the peace symbol and just fades into nothingness.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
You basically, I don't really care. I'm about to get the fuck up out of here.
So take us away with your last.
My last pick is Ritalia from Rising Shield Hero because she's sweet. She cares about the protagonist. She's super quirky. She's funny at times.
What's her name again?
Raftalia from Rising Shield Hero. I like how they have to look up all of my picks.
Well,
They're like, it's you.
You know what? I was doing some research. Actually, because I know before we even talked about this or decided this topic, I never even knew what a fucking waifu was.
He was like, what does that even mean?
Yeah,
the man who literally spends half of his life watching anime and The Sopranos is like, whoa. What's
Not
a
half
waifu?
of my life.
How
Okay.
many animes have you watched, especially in comparison to me with my one?
I've probably watched about a dozen
Yeah, that makes you.
over the course of my life.
Yeah, that makes you someone who should have been aware of
But
this.
it's also because I used to stay up super late and watch Adult Swim when they would play them on, and like there was like the Gundam animes that came on. There was like Neon Evangelion and Neon Genesis Evangelion even was on when I was a kid at like 3 a.m. and I used to watch that shit. So that's why I always got into it.
My problem is I always just saw anime and I'm like, no.
Nerd.
Dragon Ball Z is the only one that was like, at least it's like
Because
quirky.
it's just testosterone fueled
It's just
screaming.
a bunch of stupid shit.
Like again, and that's the thing is the reason I like Dragon Ball the original with Goku as a child, but like as it just got so. It's the same thing. Like Big Bad comes, kicks the shit out of everybody.
In my
training
opinion,
montage or Sensu Bean, scream, get mad, defeat the Big Bad.
I think from Vegeta, I really like Vegeta.
I'll say this: he does have probably the best character.
I'm gonna say Vegeta up to Cell, and everything else I don't care about.
Cell was also pretty good.
Because Ginyu Force is just so stupid as well.
True, okay, but that's fantastic.
Raccoon, it's like, oh no.
But that's like the fantastic.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
But it's just so fucking stupid. Aha! Now I can go into your body, and I am you, and you are me. Aha! It's like, what?
Oh. Aha! But I'm not really your father. Oh.
So I do not understand the anime craze for the most part, but you're into it.
For the last like minute or two, I'm gonna go through since I'm the only one who did this
because he's really into husbando life.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through the 5 husbandos, and it's gonna be my favorite, and they're gonna be fantastic. First one is Garrus Vakarian. You just can't not. Okay.
Well, he's the best alien space bro since Chewbacca.
100%, 100%. He's weirdly awkward and quirky, but he's also a bad motherfucker. Killed 3 people with 1 shot.
With a fucking pencil.
With a fucking
Garrus Vakarian in the lobby with a fucking pencil.
He would be the guy that would kill people with a pencil.
Yeah, in the final DLC, the
Citadel?
The Citadel DLC. If you go with like the slower, relaxed party route, Garrus and Zaid Masani, they start booby trapping your house. And he's like, oh yeah, one man's glass wall filament is another man's explosive wall filament.
What?
And they're like, yeah, okay, imagine your clown comes in. He sees the hot tub, he wants to get in and have a soak. So we made it, if anyone is not you, it'll go up to 5,000 degrees. And he's like, please don't do that. Please don't do that to my toaster and hot tub.
I quite literally just went, everyone got super fucked up.
Don't do it slow next time and just find Garrus. They're like, oh yeah, here's a good sniper spot. They're turning your apartment into a kill room. And it's just beautiful.
Oh my god. Alright, next I have Kuwabara from
Kuwabara, you're a Mishi!
You're a Mishi! From fucking, from Yu Yu Hakusho. The fact that he literally, every time he yells his name just gets me to laugh. Urameshi! And it's because, like, Urameshi's not afraid to, like, Urameshi will hit a woman. And Kuwabara's, like, the stalwart knight who will refuse to. And he's also got a sword that cuts through dimensions.
I gotta say, I only watched the 2nd season under duress, and yeah, the character was like, that's the character.
Dude, he's so
that
dumb.
Giant red hair and just fucking, I got this.
Like the pompadour hair.
Pompadour hairs are amazing. That's on every Fallout character I make. If not the Tunnel Snake.
Pompadour.
Oh my god. Then we have Roy Mustang from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. He's just a great character. I love his his flame alchemist powers. Like,
you like that he's also emotional and cries for his friends at his funeral.
It's raining outside. No, it's not. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
I see. Imagine if he just started huffing and puffing like. Mike Guy from Naruto. He's just fantastic. The way he fucking talks and his mannerisms, just like, Kakashi. Like, I can't get over it. It's so fucking funny to me.
Them. It's okay.
Yeah, and like he's like this goofy ass character, but he's also secretly like arguably one of the most powerful characters because he has the 8 gates. So he's just an absolute monster, but he's a goofball who screams about the power of youth. And then finally Spike Spiegel from Cowboy Bebop.
Smoking.
I've only seen a couple episodes, but yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, his first introduction, he literally just swallows a lit cigarette and then coughs it back up.
And he's voiced by Steve Bloom, right?
I think so, yeah. He's a great character. He's quirky, but he's also got like a Bruce Lee kind of esque view on life, and he practices like Bushido and yeah. So I'm a fan of his character, and he's also a bit of a martyr. So I kind of like the martyr characters. I think.
I feel you.
Yeah. So. All right.
Going on to my one husbando pick, I said they would never guess, and then proceeded to never guess, is Lord Rugdump from Oblivion. The orc that is so pompous and pretentious. How may I persist you? Excuse me, what? Yeah, he's this orc in a Fighters Guild quest that is like, he thinks he's really smart and intelligent, and he just keeps using the wrong words for everything.
Well, he's a lord who's trying to be like a stereotypical lord. And
Yeah,
don't you have to rescue his daughter?
You have to rescue his daughter, and I think you get there and she's already killed everything.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, she's like, no, I think, yeah, she's running off and she's like killing like trolls and fucking like ogres. And he's like, you must save her. She is a fragile lily. And they're all just dead around her.
Yeah. So yeah, he's just such a pompous douche that I was like, yeah, that guy. Father my children.
Father my children. I love your quirkiness.
You stupid bastard.
You stupid dumb bitch.
Joe, what is your husbando?
I picked Trevor Belmont because he's just like a sarcastic, like, I don't care, I'm just gonna kill everything or die trying.
Honestly,
and then if
not a
I
bad
die,
choice.
that's okay.
Not a bad choice.
And then just fucking in the beginning, he's like a fucking drunk. And he's just like, can you fight them? Hold on, I just gotta stand. Of course I can fight him. He goes to swing at him, and he's just like drunken masters, like uppercuts him with his like whip. Just like wham! I fucking killed him.
I think one of my favorite scenes with him is, and what is her? Is her name? What's her name? The female's name?
I forget.
Fuck. He's with his lead sorcerer female or whatever, and they're in like a established like relationship at this point. And for the first time, they find a town and they find beer. And he drinks and he goes, "Oh, it's better than sex." And she just gets pissed and freezes his beer.
He's just like, oh.
It just like fully freezes the beer by doing this fucking.
Honey, come back.
By doing the devil horns, like she just freezes his fucking beer, and he's just like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
I was enjoying that.
Yeah. Gentlemen, anything else?
No, I think we've pretty thoroughly covered our briefs on this. I mean, briefly covered this.
Cover my briefs too, baby. You know what? I hope you guys all enjoyed this little joke episode. I think it was a lot of good laughs on our part and a lot of revealing choices.
Things like someone likes to be dommed all the time.
Yeah, someone who
Joe.
wants a dommy mommy with big mommy milkers.
But
Joe.
who's also like 4 years old, I guess.
And a murderer.
And a murderer.
At the same time.
And
I
blue
have
hair.
my things.
It
I
just-
don't know.
Man just likes the Dark
It's
Knight.
spooky season. I gotta,
Spooky's one thing, but like murderous intent is another.
Yeah, you know.
I just want a woman to fucking kill me. You know what I'm saying? Just
I
come in
absolutely
and
love it.
fucking smother.
I just want you to call me my little pee-pee fish boy.
I want to be your little
On that
pee-pee
note,
fist boy.
thanks for joining us.
We hope you
Yeah,
enjoyed.
wherever you're watching, thanks. If it's on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell.
Ring that bell.
Don't judge us too harshly.
No,
No, you can judge us too hard. We know. All of us, we're
We
just
know.
gonna, yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay. We'll kill ourselves.
I like me.
Yeah, dear Lord. All right. Well, we hope you enjoyed. Enjoy the rest of your weekend or basically week whenever you get around to hearing this, and yeah, stay
Say
cool.
hi to your boss for us.
Say hi to your mom for me.
Yeah, say hi to your waifus.